Willkommen.
The German Big Rosti.
My friend said in Germany, McDonald's makes something called a Big Rosti. And it sounded so good, we're gonna make it. It didn't just sound good because of the name, it sounded good from the explanation that came from Mark Premzelar. He said, McDonald's in Germany has been serving the Big Rosti for 10 years. Consists of a hamburger patty, white cheese sauce, bacon, and a potato rosti, which is essentially a hash brown. And I don't think it's a morning thing, I think it's just a thing all day, and it sounds great. So we'll make our own hash brown to go in it. And then there's bacon, and we're gonna do something to the bun to make it look like the bun that they use, and it's all gonna be frickin' delicious. We start with the hash browns though, because they need a little bit of time in the freezer just to firm up a bit. Our work begins with 2 peeled potatoes and a box grater. And I'm just gonna grate these right onto my sheet pan. Notice I'm using the large holes as opposed to the dinky holes or the medium small holes or the single. Never use that guy. In fact, I've never used that guy. But whatever you do, don't shred your hands. I have such a fear of that, man. Getting scared. Okay. And the other one. It's quite a messy job, isn't it? And when you're done, we go immediately into some boiling water, like this. You can see they started to turn color, some of the first ones, but that's okay because this is gonna be a hash brown, so I'm not too concerned about that. But what we're doing at this point is we're letting them cook a little bit, just a few minutes. This will help them stay nice, soft on the inside of our hash brown, but get crispy on the outside. And at the end of 3, over we come, right into a colander that's in my sink, in they go. Let the water drain well, and it can cool for a couple of minutes. In the interim, we'll start some bacon. Our bacon needs are twofold. First, we need some slices for the Big Rosti itself. So I'll just get these guys in here. I don't need too many, but probably 6 of these should be fine. The other thing we need is a little very finely chopped bacon for the bun. I'll explain that in a bit. So we'll just start that cooking. Cook those, cook that, take them out when they're ready. And we're there. So get the slices out. So the crumbles are done. I'm trying to preserve some of the grease in here because we will use this grease along with more oil to fry the rosti. So I'm trying to preserve it. Okay, that's good. We're set here. Put this off to the side, kill the heat for now, and we move on with our potatoes. All right, to get crispy potatoes, to get crispy hash browns, we got to get rid of the water in here. I apologize for the gardeners next door. So best thing to do, dump them on a towel, fold up the sides, and then using the pot, squeeze. So you need to wait a bit because they're still fucking hot. Oh, look at that sludge. Wait, okay. These can go into our bowl now. We're gonna add a few other things. All right, first in will be about 1/4 of an onion, just for a little extra flavor. A couple tablespoons of cornstarch, some of our BFF, best fucking flavor, a little smoked paprika, and then a beaten egg, but I only have 1 egg, and I need some for the top of the bun. I'm gonna keep a little back. We can mix. Now look, you can see it's pretty wet. I could take spoonfuls of this and go right into a pan and pat it down a little bit and it would be great. But I want them to have more shape than just be random. So here's my move. You get a piece of parchment and now I'm gonna try and get these into a couple nice little piles so I can make 2 in case I fuck up one. Approximate bun size. Okay, these guys go into my freezer. We'll give them about a half an hour to an hour or so. Our cheese sauce begins with some butter, a couple tablespoons, or what I think is a couple tablespoons. And when it melts, we give it a couple tablespoons of flour. And that looks like this, gently over the top. Now over the next couple minutes, the flour gets absorbed into this melty butter and becomes a thick ass paste, like that. So you want to work it so there isn't flour visible. Work it all in. Takes on this little bit darker color. Beautiful. We can add some milk, like a little at a time, because it seizes up right away. You add the liquid and then this happens. Look, now it's this thick porridge, but we'll help it with more milk. And we're just mixing. This is when you want to take your time because you don't want lumpy cheese sauce. So just work it in really well. A little bit more milk now. Now you're thinking, oh, Sam, now you fucked yourself because now look how liquidy it is. Well, you're forgetting, it's cheese sauce. There's no cheese yet. And that we'll start putting in a little at a time in the form of some shredded, sharp cheddar. For me, this is satisfying work. More cheese. Oh, I can smell it already. The sharp cheddar's coming through this. So just keep this going. It's gonna thicken a little bit more naturally. This would be a good time to season it. Grab a little pinch of your BFF and a little hit of garlic powder. Just a little, 1/4 teaspoon maybe. You don't want to overtake this. We just leave this gently on low, and let's make our bun like the German big roasty bun looks like. Here's the deal. This is our bun. It's very nice. It's not like the bun that they use for the big roasty. Theirs has cheese and bacon melted, baked into the top of it. So we're gonna do that. Here's this little bit of extra egg that we saved over that I added just a tiny bit of water to, just to thin it a bit. And now we go like this. The egg is gonna help this stuff stick. So now we'll do just a little bit of cheese and a little bit of bacon. I know I'm gonna lose some, so just a little bit extra. My oven's on at about 400. I'm gonna put this in my oven for 3 minutes just until this melts, sticks. I come back and we start to cook. And after 3 minutes, there's our bun. Beautiful, looks just like theirs. Okay, but now our hash browns. And here they are, firmed up. They could use more time, but hey, we want to eat, so let's put them in. My oil's hot, in we go. 1 and 2. Beautiful. So golden brown on both sides. Probably take 5-6 minutes, but tell you what, why don't we get our patty on? First comes our oil. We spread it. And there we go. I made it 1/3 pound. I'm not sure what McDonald's does, but that was my plan. Then after 2.5 minutes or so, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Oh, mother. God. You know, not only is it going to be flavor, but it's going to be that crispy texture that's on the outside of this. It's going to aid to everything being great. Aid? It's going to help everything be great. All right, time to flip. Nice crust. Lovely. All right, now look, in my research, I see that some of the roasties come with what appears to be American cheese on it. But Mark said it was a white cheese sauce. So I'm doing both because that seems like the right move. And our hash browns are ready to come out. And I'm just gonna put them right on here so they can drain a little bit. Wow, this is gonna be good. And a little bit of salt and pepper. You know, while they're hot, that's when it sucks it in. All right, off to the side, burger's almost ready, we're almost ready. We're almost there. How about we get a little color on our bun from the grease that's coming off the patty. Great. This guy's ready, and that means so are we. Here we go, bun. Ready? And I don't know what they do with theirs, but I'm all about a little extra creaminess, so a little mayo, and I don't have a spoon right now, so I'll use my little knife. Now we come in with our beautiful patty with the first cheese, followed up by a magnificent roasty. Love that. Remember our bacon? Everybody remembers our bacon. It was from so long ago. Okay, bacon. How do I not have a spoon? Nope, I got this.
Are you sure?
Yes. Well, I'm in my head right now thinking about what could go wrong with this cheese that will make you mad. Try to keep it sort of centralized. And now our beautiful top bun. Ladies and gentlemen, Damen und Herren, willkommen, welcome the German big roasty. Well, this is it. I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. It's a big boy. Eats a large boy. Let's try this kid, shall we? Right there. I like when you can see all the layers. The beef, the cheese, the roasty, the sauce, the bacon, and this beautiful work on the bun top. By the way, cooked beautifully. It's a dream. It's a dripping fucking dream. Oh my God, why is it so good? The texture of the roasty is great. Oh, and by the way, the onion, the little bit of onion makes a lot of difference in the hash brown. Bacon, the top. It's just a great combination of flavors. You know, I don't know what it tastes like at McDonald's in Germany or Austria or wherever else you can get the big roasty.
We'll find out one day.
We'll find out one day. But if it's half as good as this, they're on their shit. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Don't eat the same thing all the time. And don't season the same way all the time. Go to shopsdcg.com and get your BFF. We put that shit on everything.